Hello YouTubers, today is a new video on a little something interesting, 98 VHT, but this one is for Jokerman Electronics for one of his customers out of Houston, Texas. We're going to do this up, but this is going to be a unique VHT. This isn't the one with the MOSFET amp on it. Jokerman has converted the amp on it to one of the 4-pill amps, like they're putting on the 4300, or what is that, the 46, no, it's the 3300 300 Connexes, which is the 4-pill amp, with the pills in it, 2879s. So we're going to unbox this thing, and we'll get it all prepped up, and we're going to fire this up new, and then we're going to fire it up after I do a tune-up on it. So we will be back. Alright guys, we got it all unboxed, and well, it looks like Jokerman still left his tape on there from when he taped up the face of it, which is a good thing. Keeps this chrome from getting all scuffed up. So I didn't have to do that. But it's got the 4-pill amp already built onto it. He converted that already for the customer. So let's get in with this. I haven't popped any lids on it yet. None of the screws are out of it. So this is just a preliminary test. We'll start off with the 40-watt slug here. Give you a little look-see of what it's doing. Sorry about that, hit the button on my camera here. We're working a 50-watt slug right at the moment. So, about a 26, 27-watt dead key. Oh yeah. 40. Okay, and that's RMS. I'm not going to really, it's still stock, limiter still in it probably. Everything's just, done. No kind of tune-up, it's just an amp conversion. Let's stick the 100 in here. So now we've got a 100 watt, and I'll raise the power up. Let's see what she'll do. Power up. Oh, there's 100 in the corner. So let's flip over to a 500. Find out what happens here. About 120, 130. And see, that's the problem. Oh yeah, swinging back to 90. That's not good at all. But this is what everybody likes to see, is the big old peak number. So I hit the peak switch on the side of my bird, and like I said, 500 watt slug. Oh yeah, just barely making the 500 over there. So, and then let me give you a little shot of the scope here. Oh yeah, flat topping and everything. And this is a factory radio. So that's what you're looking at. So let me turn the dead key back a little bit, see if we can't clean that up some. And no, that's not going to happen either. And the mic gain, I've never touched it, but the mic gain's about 12 o'clock. So there's not much else we're going to do with that. Let me see. Probably pretty much turn the mic off to clean it up. Let's see. And that's a little better. But now it's really not making any power at all. See that? 500 watt slug, maybe 290. So we're going to clean all this up. We'll be back with an update. Okay, guys, we're back with this 98 VHT. I figured we'd give you a quick view of it. I've already got the tune-up on it and everything. Just got to do a couple more alignment things, and we'll get to that. But I figured since I've got the lids off, I'll show you some stuff. 4-pill amp that Jokerman put in for the customer. 42879s, real nice clean job he did here. No complaints there. Now I'm really digging these new line of Galaxy radios. One of the things is I don't know how well if y'all can really see that or not. Let's see if we can get in there and come on, focus up in there. Well, it's the 8719 PLL in these, like they put in the 148 Cobra 2000s, the Grants, them kind of radios. Really helped this radio out tremendously as far as hitting some harmonics and frequencies that these radios tend to have done in the past, as far as the export brand of radios. A lot of times you'd hit some ham frequencies and wouldn't even know it, even though you'd be on the CB band. The other nice thing that Galaxy's took upon themselves is their receive deal that they're doing now, and basically what they're doing is they're doing all the Scotty diodes. As you can see, here's a pair there, and then some over at the noise blanker section and a couple other areas. They've upgraded some of the transistors on the receive side, so these radios are coming factory with better receive, which is great. There's still a few things that can be done on them, But overall, right out the box, these things are great. And like I said, I'm very impressed with the 8719 chip. You know, that helps these radios out tremendously. As far as a sideband standpoint, for one, because these radios were always horrible on sideband. They had drift, they had this, they sounded kind of not very clear on sideband. And with the 8719 chip in here now, it's a lot better. So, alright, well, let me get these lids on here. I'll get it tuned out real fast, and we'll be back with a video showing the outcome. Alright, here we go. We're back on this 98. Got the tune-up all done on it, realigned. Everything's good to go. We're going to go through it and show you a few functions of it. First thing is we've got it on our power supply at 13.93. Now, this has got a 4-pill amp, so it's really dumping my power supply. On my radio bench, I only use a 60 amper. So what I might try to do is see if I can hook it up to my 100 amp regulated and really show you something. But right now it's on the 60, and this is what we get on a 60 amp. We're going to tone it first, so you see my reference signal. We'll get going with the tone. Beautiful. Look at that now. Valleys are all around it for the negatives, the positives. It's 250% positive modulation. It's beautiful, man. These radios really make a good radio hi-fi. Actually, we got the frequency off just a little bit. Clarifier needs to come unlocked. We'll get it up to where it's supposed to be. We'll redo it again and put it on the... As you see, it didn't change none. So it still looks great over there. Now let's get on with the watt meter and see what we got here on the watt meter. Now, I'm going to pull this slug out, go to the 500. No sense of putting the 100s or 50s in there. So, we're dead key's all the way down now. I've got a 10 watt dead key. See if we can get this in here for you. Oh yeah, set a 10 watt dead key. It's going to do about 120 forward swing. Okay, which is about what these export radios will usually do. You know, when the variable's down some. So let's raise this. Oh, that's the echo. Let's raise the power up. See where it puts us. That's about 130 now. Oh yeah, hello, 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 hello. So about 170, and then maxed open. Maxed open's about 150 bird dead key. Audio. So you can see about 180, which is not bad for one of these radios. Now, this is my power supply, so it's actually doing more, and I'm going to put it on the 100 amp power supply, but as you can see, it's dumping my power supply. That's just a dead key. So 12.58. So it's not. I'm not really holding the voltage. So the radio will do more with the appropriate power supply going to it. So now let's just flip over to the 1000. I'm going to hit peak on the side here. We have real bird peak meters here. We don't have any of that internet stuff, eBay, whatever. But here you go, peak. And like I said, it's going to do more. I'll show it to you on the 100 amp supply. Oh, yeah. Hello, 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 hello. So about 550. So we'll be back in a minute with the 100 amp power supply hooked up to it. Hey guys, we're back now. I hooked this up to my 100 amp power supply. So as you see, I've got 4 gauge wire. All ran over to where I test amps at, which is all the way over to here. And we're working off my 100 amp supply down here. It's a regulated supply. I've adjusted the voltage. Basically, I've got it sitting kind of high. And I'm going to show you why here in a minute. Because at 15, it's showing 15 floating right there. But watch when I key it down. So it drops right down to the 14 and into the 13. When I get to modulating, it's going to drop a little bit more. But here we go. Oh, yeah. So that's right where a vehicle would run at. Granted, you got to remember that power supplies aren't the same as what a mobile is going to do. So let's get in here. We still got the 1000 watt slug in here. We're still on peak. So here you go. Oh yeah, hello, hello. So right at about 800 voltage. I already showed you what the voltage was dropping to. Now let's look at RMS and watch the difference in what the RMS does now. And like I said, it is the 1000 watt slug. So here's the RMS. So our dead key went from what, 150 up to 220 now. Oh, yeah. 260. So looking at about 260. Let me see if I can get this to focus in some. There we go. Oh, yeah. So about 260. Let's crank the variable back just a little bit and see where it puts us. Still about 200. About 150 there. Oh, yeah. Hello, 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 hello. So good 250. And that's what these things will do for you, with the proper amperage going to them. So there you go. 800 peak out of a 4-pill radio. Amazing. Works great. I think the customer's going to be quite pleased with this. I hope y'all enjoyed the videos. If you like something like this done for yourself, just give us a holler. We can help you out, man. No doubt about it. Sure hope y'all enjoy the videos. I like doing them for you. Y'all have a super fine day. Stickman at the No Name Amp CB shop. And we're gone.